Now, there's really nothing to project. I'm all set up to project, but we don't have anything really to project here. Let's just talk about how things are going to wind up. And I'll fill you in on what I know and basically more of what I don't know, because there's a lot more I don't know. Still haven't gotten any emails or messages back from the station, but I called, I think I told you this before, and talked with an actual weather person. Was that before or after class last time? Had I told you that before? Okay. So it was after class, and I was actually able to talk with somebody. And he's a new guy. I've not known him. Adrian something or another is his name. I don't know if you watch the weather and see who he is. But anyway, he had told me that he couldn't do it. He'd be glad to do it, but he couldn't do it either today or Tuesday, but he could next Thursday. I said, well, that's our very last day, so if nothing else, we're going to go Thursday. If everything else falls through, we're going to go Thursday, because he can do it. But he said today when I called, because he was going to leave a message with Jerry to get in touch with him. And I said, email is preferable, because I can check on that. I won't have to be in my office to answer the phone. So I didn't have any emails this morning, so I called again, and I asked for that guy, and I got him. And he said, well, he had left a message for him, but he hadn't heard back either. But they've been shorthanded this week or something like that. So anyway, he said, here's how he said it. He said, I'm almost certain I can set something up for you on Tuesday. I said, well, if you can't, can you still do it Thursday? Yes. So we will go one of the 2 days next week. Hopefully I'll get an email from him maybe by the time class is over today. Maybe, okay? And if so, then we'll know. But otherwise, as soon as I hear, I'll send y'all a message through Blackboard, an announcement, which will also send you a message. Sorry about this. This is the Sanford thing was nothing but frustration, and now this is nothing but frustration. But maybe it will come through. Jerry's really good when we can get him to do it, but it's right now it's just communications aren't going through somehow. So what are we going to do today? We finished chapter 24, so today for certain we can do the lab on 24. And if you got your books, you'll need your books, because this is a paper lab. You will need your books to do the lab today. Now, after we finish the lab, because I thought we might be going today, I didn't say we were going to have the test today. Are y'all ready for the test today or not? You are? Any knots? What's that? Okay, here's the scenario on waiting. If we wait and go to the station on Tuesday, that means one of two things. Either when we get back from whenever that is, you take it then on Tuesday, or if you just go to the field trip and don't come back, then you're going to have to take it Thursday when you take your final exam. Or if the field trip is on Thursday, then we'll be taking everything on Tuesday. The chapter 24 test and the final exam. Okay? But if anyone's ready for it today, you can certainly take it before you leave today. Now, all right, quit talking about him. He's here. Okay. All right. Here's another fly in the ointment. I had planned on Tuesday to return all your papers to you. If we're on the field trip, that's going to be very awkward to get them all to you. So, but I told you would have through today to get them in. So I can't really return them today either. So we're going to be all stacked up and crunched at the end. Now, if Tuesday falls through for a field trip and we go to the station that day, then I'll be returning all the papers to you on Tuesday. So please get everything finished today, or tomorrow, or Monday. Okay, but anything after Monday, you know, well, actually, I guess you could work on something on Monday before the end of the class. I mean Tuesday before the end of the class. Cameron's here. All right. So everything's still, unfortunately, in a big state of flux. So what I would like to have happen today is y'all get your remaining papers to me, labs and that kind of stuff. If not, get them to me. Tomorrow I'll be on Birmingham West Campus, Academic Building, B122, from 8 to 12. Now, I won't be there solidly in those times because I've got to run off campus for something probably around 11ish or so, okay? So then I'll be back. But the secretary will probably be there, and if she is, you can turn anything in. If I'm not in the office, turn it in to her. I have a meeting tomorrow from 12 to 1, and if you bring it by then, again, she can receive it and get it to me when I come back out after the meeting at 1 o'clock, or whenever we finish the meeting. So tomorrow is an option too. Monday is an option. I have office hours 8 to 10 Monday morning and 3:45 until 6 Monday evening. So, and if you can't catch me then, you can slide it under my door. So please get things to me then. Because on Tuesday, if we don't go to the weather station, I'll be returning every one of these to you. Anything that comes in after I can't, that's going to be a zero. Okay. Now, how you can make up, you got something to hand me now? All right, excellent. Okay. Now, oh, good, thank you. If we do go to the station, then unfortunately I'll be giving you everything on Thursday. And I hate that because I'd like you to have it so you can at least look at it before the final exam. You can look at it then, but while you're eating pizza. Okay, so.
So are they going to fix it before the exam?
No, yeah, before.
Fix it before.
Yeah, right. That's when I'll be handing out papers, maybe. Now, if the thing falls through Tuesday and we go there on Thursday, then we'll have the pizza on Tuesday. I sort of wouldn't mind stopping and having pizza on the way back Thursday, but that might be too crowded. So we'll just manage it the other way. All right. And is anyone ready, and it doesn't have to be super big preparations, ready to talk about your research paper today? Some are, okay? So some have been turned in. I'll let you have yours so you can look at it as you're doing your presentation, telling the class about it. I'll need them back, even if I've graded them, because that, and if I haven't graded, I really need them back, but you can certainly have those on hand while you're talking about it. So I think what we'll do first is lab for 24. Okay? Like I said, you will need your text. If anyone doesn't have a text, only see a few, but if you don't, I have mine, one copy of it. Let's think about it. I may have another. No, I think I gave that away. Yeah, I did give it away. So, anyway, I have my copy that anyone can look at. And then after that, we'll do presentations, and presentations will go to at least 3:45, and then at 3:45, we'll continue presentations if they're still going on. If they're not still going on, then we'll stop those at 3:45, and I'll call roll again. They give you your chapter 24 test, and y'all can be out of here. Okay. Sorry about that. Cheating you out of your tuition dollars, right and left. Okay. Yeah, I did catch everybody when they came in. So. Any questions before we get going? Again, I will not know until I get an email from someone coming in, whether we're going to make it to the weather station or not. Hopefully we will make it one of the days, but which day it'll be, that's the part I don't know. And I want to get rid of a bunch of these papers. Okay. All right. You will need your text, like I said, repeatedly. And here is your lab. Strictly a paper lab. You look.
So we're not talking about it at all out loud?
Second.
We're not going to have anything out loud. They're doing it on their own?
I'll answer questions out loud. That'll be all.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I don't know if there'll be any. Yeah. And also, I saw a lot of books on this side of the room and not too many on this side. This is a lab you can work together. Okay, so do so. Move around, share. That one or two. That's right. And you all right. Everybody got one? Okay. Any questions right off the top? Okay. Any questions? I think all 6 of these people have books. Is that right? Do you have two? You have a book? Oh, you don't? Okay. Share with one of them. But the 5 books over here, 2 books over here, and then one of them mine. Okay. Oh, 3. Okay. Good. Okay. By the way, let me remind you of this too. Research papers are due Tuesday. I'll take them sooner, happily, gladly take them sooner, but the last date without losing points will be Tuesday. And CJ's here. Oh, here. Well, you need your book. You have a book. Yeah, I think we have another book from this side over here, so if he doesn't mind sharing. Yes.
Test today?
I'm sorry?
Do we have a test today?
You can, if you're ready for Chapter 24 test, you can take it today and get it out of the way. If you're not ready, you can take it either Tuesday or Thursday of next week, whichever day we're here. The other day we'll be at the weather station. Now, all indications were, if we're going to the weather station, whenever that is, Tuesday or Thursday, we'll leave here, just like I said last time, at 1:15. So if you're going to ride with us, with me, taking the van, if I can get the van, then that will be leaving at 1:15. We'll get there hopefully by 2, and then I'm pretty sure they won't keep us more than an hour or so. I think we'll be there at least an hour, and then after that we'll be coming back here. But there'll be plenty of time for turning in late work, taking old tests and stuff like that on Tuesday, but you'll need to come back to campus after the field trip. So if you choose to do that, that's fine. But I'll be returning everything. In fact, I'll be returning everything that day for anyone who's back here after the field trip. So if you want your stuff so you can study for the final, plan to come on back here after the field trip.
Hey, Dr. Carter, didn't you say that the Gulf of Mexico is a sea?
Yeah.
I've got a few minutes I need to run to Dr. Herndon's office. We've got time, don't I?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Because they'll probably take at least 30 minutes on this.
Oh, I think so, yeah. And by the way, I think I'll go on and pause the recording until there are questions. I hate to keep harping on this, but let me harp on it again. Research papers, I don't think, but pretty close to half have come in, but that's all, folks. So please get yours in by Tuesday. Lab 1, still missing 2 labs. Test 1, I've returned to everybody. If you haven't gotten yours, please see me and I'll get it to you. Lab 2, missing 1, 2. Test 2, I've returned to everybody. If you haven't gotten yours, please see me. Lab 3, just a handful have gotten them in, maybe 6 or 7. Test 3, missing 1, 2, 3. Lab 4, missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test 4, missing 1, 2, 3. Lab 5, missing a bunch. Now, some people have turned in the lab part, but not the question part. So please get those into me. Otherwise, you're going to have a low score that you'll probably need to replace. Test 5, missing 1, 2. Lab 6, missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test 6, missing 1, 2, 3, 4. Lab 7, missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. Okay. Test 7. I've got a few more to grade. I think they've come in lately, but right now I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lab. Okay. Test 8. I'm still grading those, so I'll be finishing those hopefully today. This is Lab 9, and then there will be Test 9 when you finish that. So please, folks, get the stuff in. Hi, Charles. Sorry it's taken me so long to get back to you. Our schedules have been crazy of late, and I didn't think I could do it this week without help, and I just don't have that. I'm on vacation next week. If Harmony decides she can do it, that is great. If not, I will come in 2 p.m. on Tuesday and could stay until about 3 p.m. Either way, there'd be someone here for the visit. So Tuesday it is. We'll have to leave here right at 1:15. We can't be late because he's coming off vacation to come and give us a tour. Now, maybe Harmony will be there and he won't have to do that, but that's it. The other guy said he could do it Thursday, but he's trying to do it for us on Tuesday because he knows Thursday's your final exam day. So it's nice of him to do.
He's so special, Dr. Fowler.
What's that?
He's so special. He's going to come on vacation for you.
Yeah, if Harmony can't do it. Okay.
So you're going to send out an email to everybody?
Yeah, I'm going to do an announcement and it'll send an email. Okay. I'm going to respond to him first, though. Good deal. Thanks.
I need to make a chapter.
What's that?
I need to make a test 3.
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have your research paper yet.
Okay.
Okay. You have your first lab, first test, second lab, second test. I don't have your third lab, the new lab. Okay. And then test 3. You want to do that now? Okay. Estimate how deep to go. You don't want the keys.
I mean,
Ah.
you can give it to me. I won't get mine.
see what all I need to turn on?
I'm sorry?
Can I see what all I need to turn on?
Okay. Larry, right. I don't have your research paper yet. I have your first lab, first test, second lab, second test. I don't have your main lab. Right. Okay. I have your third test, fourth lab, fourth test. The fifth lab was the one that you had to answer some questions on. Did you ever get those in? Huh?
What was it for?
We did the density of igneous rocks down in the lab with water and stuff. Were you
was
there
it?
for that? Okay, and then we had, you had, seems like 12 or 13 questions to do from your text from chapter 18 for that. So when you get those in, I can put that scored in. Have your test 5, lab 6, test 6, lab 7. Okay, test 7, I don't think I have that. That was the, huh?
Is that Tuesday?
I'm sorry?
Did you take that Tuesday?
No, that was before.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, let me make sure I don't have you. Nope, I don't have you. This lab there is on chapter 20, I think it was. I'll take it now. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Take the test.
Okay, the test for chapter 24. I'm sorry.
Are we going to present after roll?
What's that?
Are we presenting after roll? Or are we presenting after roll?
Yeah, after roll call. There's still a few people doing things, so that's what we're waiting on mostly. But if everyone turns it in, we're going to get started. But there's still people working on something.
Okay. I'll finish. I'm going to go head out.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to go head out.
It's your choice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Thank you.
I'll see you Tuesday.
What's that?
He said I'll see you Tuesday.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry.
The test.
Which one? 24. Chapter 24.
Yes, sir.
10 o'clock scholar. Okay. Mark here. Wrong pen. Here's the lab. You have a book. Do not use mine. Chapter 24th. The field trip is on for Tuesday. Edward, field trip is on for Tuesday. We'll be leaving here at 1:15. Okay.
Is that an extra lab?
Yeah, it's a bonus
Is that
lab.
like a bonus?
So if they don't do anything now and don't do anything for that, they'll just drop one lab. If they go to that one, they get to drop two labs. If they do the presentation, they drop the lab for that, because of that.
Okay.
Good deal. Thank you.
Did we take a test today?
I'm sorry.
Did we take a test today?
Yes, if you want to. They didn't have to, but if you want to take it
They
today.
didn't have to.
No, because it wasn't announced. But a lot of people did take it, not everybody.
But if you don't take it today, you're gonna take it when you come back.
Yeah, and
Tuesday.
Tuesday we are going on a field trip.
Oh,
So
well,
you
then
can
I'll just
either-
take it.
Huh?
I'll just take it.
I'm sorry.
I'll just take it.
You'll take it now?
I'll just take it.
Good deal. Thank you. Okay. It's almost time. I'm going to run down to the restroom, and when I come back, I'll call roll, and we'll have a chance for you to do your papers. All right. Stand up. What's that?
Need a hand, doctor? Needs some help getting up?
Possibly. Well, I'm up now.
I think you're doing it. Are you doing a research?
No, not today.
Are you doing research?
Do that on week 3 else. Do that on week 3 else. Won't even hurt its hour.
I appreciate your, it's 3:45, time for the roll call. Okay, great, thank you. All right. Luis is still here. Lexi is still here. Sarik. Yeah, I didn't even get it when you came in, but I know you were here. And you're still here. CJ departed. Ethan departed. Amanda is still here. Jordan is gone. Jonah's gone. Patrick's gone. Maurice is still here. Cameron is gone. Tegan is gone. Chris never made it in today. Latricia didn't make it in today. Evan's still here. Ian's still here. Edward's still here. Maya didn't make it in today. Michael came in yesterday. Well, Michael one time anyway. Ken is gone. Diamond's gone. So Maya didn't make it in today. Ruben's still here, and Ryan is gone. Ryan's gone. All right. I'll worry about that later. What I'm going to do is turn back on the recorder. So if y'all want to sit close enough so you can be heard by the recorder, you can, or stand here, however you want to do. I don't know where the microphone is for sure, but it's fairly near the computer. So if you don't want to use it, you can press the button and it goes off, okay? Does anyone have any visual? You do? All right, fantastic. On the flash drive? Okay. Well then, do you want to lead off then? Okay. Then I will turn that on.
This
Okay.
is favoritism, Dr. Fowler. You have broken my heart again.
Oh, so sorry. Okay. All right. I'll turn this back. Get this out of your way. Is any of that in your way?
No, it's all right.
We'll call this Lab 9 when you, no, Lab 10.
Well, that's cool. Yes, please.
Lights off. Sorry.
Can everybody see it? So my paper was about the movie Interstellar and how the use of a programming engine made their black hole was so well done that I got 2 research papers from it. David Fincher has been known to make interesting movies with beautiful CGI. He made Fight Club, if you don't know that. But with his movie Interstellar, he truly went all out with his creation. The black hole displayed is almost beyond human conception, but thanks to the use of math and certain programs, it has become a reality one can view for the price of a movie ticket. It was the first Hollywood movie to attempt depicting a black hole as be viewed as if you were there. And then the way they made it was that they didn't start with an artistic concept like most movies do. They contacted a physicist and instead got math equations to put into the program they made themselves to see how it would appear. And when they first put it in, they first thought they had a bug because it kept wobbling and moving and had an accretion disk around it. And they didn't know why it was doing that. But when they told the physicist, he was like, no, this is what it looks like. And that's how they got their research paper. And then here is a video displaying that. If you weren't able to hear it, that's okay. Because all you need to do is watch. Watch it and not play. Oh, okay, I'm fine with Internet Explorer. Yeah, it's pulled up 3 of them. As long as it plays. Yeah, I don't need that many. Yeah, this is planned.
I hid a surprise. We can explore it all.
Yeah.
Polly Pocket Mega Mall and other Polyville playsets each sold separately. Adults assemble. You can collect them all. The microgenerator kicked in, so the system's stable. You're all good.
Lawson's Wi-Fi is messing up.
Navigational help has been completely destroyed. No doubt of flight support to make it back to Earth.
What do you mean?
Oh, we don't need to go to it.
No. And it's not responding now, so it won't show it anyway.
That plan. But then, Gargantua, pull us down close to the horizon. And a powered slingshot around, launching us towards Edmund's planet. Manually? That's what I'm here for.
Okay, maybe it's gonna do it now.
What about the time limit? Neither one is.
Okay. Okay.
That plan. And then,
Yeah. And then right there is a black hole, and you can see where it has this ring around it. That's the accretion disk. That is the reflection from the light on the other side of the black hole being warped around the black hole.
Gargantua, pull us down close to the horizon. And a powered slingshot around, launching us towards Edmund's planet. Manually? That's what I'm here for. I think it's just inside the critical orbit. What about the time slippage? Neither one of us have time to worry about relativity right now, Dr. Brand.
Once we gather enough speed around Gargantua, use Lander 1, Ranger 2 as rocket boosters, push us out of the black hole's gravity. Lander's linkage has been destroyed. We'll have to control manually. Once Lander 1 is spin parts detached, here's the sector right into that black hole.
Why does Stars have to detach?
We have to shed the weight to escape gravity. Newton's third law. The only way humans have ever figured out if getting somewhere is to leave something behind.
Cooper, you can't ask Stars to do this for us.
He's a robot. So you'll have to ask him to do anything.
Cooper, you asshole.
Sorry you broke a little bit there. It's what we intended, Dr. Brand. It's our only chance to save people on Earth. If I can find a way to transmit the quantum data I'll find in there, they might still make it.
Let's just hope there's still someone there to save.
Yeah, what they're doing is they're using the gravity of the black hole to like get a slingshot to get to the planet they're trying to get to.
Maximum velocity achieved. Prepare to fire escape thrusters. Ready?
Ready?
Ready. Feed into ignition in 3, 2, 1. Mark. faster. Ranger 2, prepare to detach.
What? No! No! Cooper! Cooper, what are you doing?
Limbs third long. You gotta leave something behind.
You told me we had enough resources for both of us.
I agree to that. 90%.
Yeah, he's getting sucked into the black hole.
Huh?
He's gonna get sucked into the black hole.
Is it still in theaters?
I don't think it is, no. But if you had seen it in IMAX, like how I went to see it, it's crazy. With like the big IMAX theater that's all around you. Yeah, I think so, yeah. And then through this work, he's broadened the horizons of science and shown us the beauty of space, because it did get 2 research papers showing that most black holes would have accretion disks like that, and then it's just helped to get more people interested in science. Yep. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. Anyone else want to report? Don't have to have the visuals, but if you have them, you got it. You need paper? Yes, sir. Does anyone else want? Okay, is anyone else going to report that you want yours, Luis? Are you going to report on yours? Huh? You want your paper? Okay. Lexi, CJ's gone. Okay. Okay. Ethan's not here. Okay, Amanda, you don't need yours anymore. Okay. Patrick's gone. Kevin. Ian knows yours. You need yours? No.
I'm on my test.
Huh?
I'm on the test.
I'm sorry?
The test for today.
Test.
What about it?
The test for today.
Test for today.
Okay. The test for today. Okay. No,
That's a lab. I'll show you.
okay, who's next? Are you next?
I also do my project on black holes, but mine is on the creation of black holes. So, as we all know, black holes are made from the dying cores of supermassive suns, called red giants, who burn out really slowly. And they come in a variety of sizes, but maintain a common appearance of just a solid sphere. And there lies. And there are certain kinds of them called supermassive black holes, like the one at the center of the Milky Way galaxy, which are basically a conglomeration of thousands or millions of black holes into one giant. It is theorized that the one at the center of the Milky Way is about 100 to 1,000 times the size of our solar system. And it's usually one or the other. They're either really small, around like 3 or 4 kilometers or so, or 1,000 times our solar system size. So, but they also have a ring of matter around them from the sun. And here's another thing I learned while I was doing this paper. They don't actually suck in everything. They only suck in things that are stuck in their gravitational pull. So it's not just everything is being devoured by these fearsome spheres. It's just if you get really close to them, then you're probably not going to have a very good time. inside of the black holes is a singularity. It's hard to describe, but it's basically an area of space where the laws of space and time are kind of just thrown out the window. I don't really know what goes on inside of them, and I don't think anyone really does. Probably some scary stuff. But they're not as scary as movies and stuff make them out to believe. They're just like the sun. They just sit there. They're kind of like an anti-sun. Instead of putting out light and all this other stuff, they just suck in. But it's not really sucking. They just sit there. I just thought that was really interesting. Because everyone's like, oh, it's a black hole, ah! But, so what?
It only does anything, it won't do anything unless you go toward it.
Yeah, like, okay, let's say there's a dog here, and it's barking at me. Like, I can go towards it and be like, hey, puppy. I can just not do that. Like, I wouldn't go towards it because I'm pretty sure it'd bite me. But hey, what if I touch a black hole? Ooh, oh, my hand's gone.
So stay away.
That's a very bad representation.
That was $100. All right, good. Thank you so much. There you go.
I did mine on Galaxy. So there was it was an article. So there was a guy named Peter Petrucci, I think his last name is, and they're trying to see how galaxies are formed. And so they developed this like supercomputer, and they would make their own galaxies and compare them to like our existing galaxies that we have right now. And they were able to make stars, comets, black holes, everything that's in our galaxy, solar systems, and they did it for a long period of time. And they were able to like see like parts of how the galaxies were formed. Right now, supposedly they're still like doing stuff with it, but they haven't really they don't really know how it formed exactly. They just have like an idea about it. But yeah, that's basically all that the article said.
Good deal. Anyone else? What's that? Yeah, sure. Whatever you want to do.
I did mine on William Farrell, who's a meteorologist. William Farrell was an American meteorologist. He was born in January 29, 1817 in Fulton County in southern Pennsylvania. He was the oldest of 6 boys and 2 girls. He taught himself how to read using science books. He taught himself how to predict eclipse by using some of the studies consist of
Astronomical.
astronomical and geophysical powers. He was the first to understand mathematical equations to the Earth's rotation, and through his understanding of the ocean and atmosphere, opened a new era in geology. He invented a machine that predicts times and type the maximum level tool of math that Pharaoh made outside physical concerning ocean and atmospheric motions.
Is that it? Okay, great, thank you. Pretty amazing that he had no formal training. He had no formal training. He taught himself, right? And became, I think that you said it right at the very end, sort of the, I can't remember where it is now, but one of the most eminent scientific men that America has ever produced, all self-taught.
What was the name?
Well, it's a different Will Ferrell, but it's William Ferrell. Okay.
Oh.
Not Elf.
Not Elf, right? Okay, good deal. First, I thought you were kidding me, but no. Very good work. Thank you. All right. Anyone else want to report? All right. Well, I appreciate your bravery and your efforts to do so, and hope you have a good weekend. And when we come back, be here at 1:15. We've got to leave right at 1:15. I sent an email to. Have any of you seen it yet?
Yeah, sorry.
You say
Okay,
be here,
so
be right here in this room?
right here in the room is where I'll be. I'll be leaving at 1:15. So be here before 1:15. We'll leave together.
Have a nice weekend, Dr. Fowler.
All right, good deal. Yeah. You're talking about concentration of carbon dioxide and then concentration of dissolved oxygen. There's a balance going on there. And near the top, one thing's happening, further down, another thing's happening. So those concentrations, one, just like the it's all the stuff that's going on in the upper part of the water. Okay. Okay. In this room, there's oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay. The more we breathe in oxygen, we breathe out carbon dioxide. That's making the oxygen level go down, carbon dioxide level go up. Right? Okay. Now we're getting all mixed up, so it's fine. But in the upper part of the water, what's going on there? One's going up, one's going down. That's what it's asking about. Which is which? I have to turn the light back on so it's easier for y'all. Yes, sir.
Oh, can I go with you what I need to do, what I get to turn in?
Okay.
Since we got it over here. And, I want to cheat myself out of time.
All right.
I want to do that.
Okay. What's that? I'm sorry, the water. It says the sunlit water at the top, right? Okay. And what's the oxygen and carbon dioxide level doing there? Okay. the sphere. That was the first star lab. We did it in class, always a big group. I got your first test. In fact, you should have that because I gave it back. Okay, I got your lab 2 and test 2. You should have that back. And then I got your lab 3, test 3, lab 4, test 4. Lab 5 is the one that had questions with it. I don't know if it's.
I think I see about like 10, 11 questions.
Yeah.
I still got it. I'm
Okay.
gonna do it.
Yeah, I believe it's 12 or 13. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
it's an odd number
I got that test. I got your next lab. That's lab 6. The test 6.
I'm missing the test.
Yeah, test 6 is the take-home test. I don't think I ever got that.
Okay.
Do you have it?
I'll look for it.
Okay. Okay. And then the next lab, I think that was the topographic maps lab. Yeah, I don't have that one. And then test 7, unless you did it today, I don't have that. Okay. And
You're gonna be in Birmingham tomorrow, correct?
I'll be in Birmingham County tomorrow, right? Do I need to take anything there?
No.
You're just gonna bring something.
I'll bring it.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a test you needed to take. You needed to take over. Okay. All right. And then I haven't graded the rest of it. Okay. I'll be there 8 to 12. I actually will be there later, but I won't be in the office.
Yeah.
12 to 1.
Now, what you gonna what's the office you gonna be in?
Are you familiar with Birmingham?
Look, yeah, I'm not getting it.
Okay. You know, there's 4 buildings that go in sort of a quad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in the middle of the circle, you drive around. If you drive around that circle, wherever you come in, sort of the back side of that, there's student parking back there.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if you park in the student parking, that building, the long building that is near the student parking, that's the B building. Okay, that's the building I'm in. The end of it toward the gym, the baseball field, and the tennis courts. If you park down that way, come in that end, and as soon as you come in the doors, you either go down half a flight or up half a flight. Go up half a flight. When you get to the top step, there's a room right there at B122. It's Dr. Carl Pruitt's suite of offices. The secretary is Rose Saxon. She's in there. I'm in the copy room behind her desk. And if I'm not there, you can give it to her, and she'll visit me when I come back.
You worked there with investment technique.
Yeah.
You worked, okay.
Yeah. I was teaching. That was my office originally, and this is my class. I just kept teaching.
What caused it? That's over in the Midwest. What caused it? Yeah, over not rotating crops, is it?
Okay, that was part of it. It happened to be when the settlers settled there. It was probably an unusually wet period. They didn't know it. They thought it was normal. And the grasses were thick and stuff, so they cut up that old sod, and they actually used it to build houses because it would come up in bricks, basically, and they just stacked those bricks on top of each other, and that was their houses, and that was really good insulation. And
See you next week.
all right, take care. Have a good weekend. And so they took away all that grass cover, and then they started planting crops. And boy, that was rich soil, and it did really well. Then things got drier again, which was more normal, but they didn't know that.
Right.
And so when it got dry like that, they had removed all the grasses. The wind comes whipping down the plain and just picked up the soil and carried it off. And that was the dust bowl. And they said the deposits of that soil, not huge deposits, but dust from that settled out in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and other cities.
Really?
Yeah, it was neat. Wow. Those little particles, they looked at the mineralogy of it and said, this came from the Midwest.
Mm.
So it's a combination of nature and man working
Man,
together.
anything overdoes things what he does. Yeah. Wow. Really? I learned a lot about Earth.
All right, good deal.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Okay.
So I'll probably see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I will try to. Yeah, at least I'm gonna get this stuff together tonight. I think I can find it. If I can't find it, what do I need to do then? Can I come see you Monday?
Yeah, Monday. Yeah, I'll be 8 to 10 in my office or around my office, and then again 3:45 to 6.
All right, sir. Thank you.
So is it like a cycle?
What's that?
The plant life we have up there.
Okay. Yeah, you've got. Yeah, you know, near the surface of the water, there's plenty of mixing of air with the water. That's how the fish can breathe. You know, they through the gills, and there's plenty of oxygen up there. And when the fish breathe out, they're releasing, just like we releasing carbon dioxide. But there's also plants up there, you know, and they, you know, green plants. So the question is, what's going on with the oxygen levels and the carbon dioxide levels? One's going up, one's going down. What's happening there? Good deal. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.